Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joe Mundie, and we're back for another Farming Sim Firm Challenge Wednesday night episode. Or when it gets uploaded on YouTube. I've changed my screen where my camera is. My camera's now to my side. My mic's now up in front of me, so hopefully it all sounds properly still. I tried to do a few tests earlier to make sure it was working. But everyone kept saying I was like falling asleep on stream when it wasn't. It's just because my camera was up so high and I looked like I was sleeping because I got droopy eyes. But anyway, that's that. I hope everyone's had a fantastic week this week. I haven't done any streams since last Friday, I don't think. I've just been a bit under the weather and haven't really had the time. I've been flat out and tired. So all of that put together was like, we're just going to wait till Wednesday. So we're here. But talking about Wednesday, we are at the point where we are in a sort of holding pattern. So we were doing, well, I was setting up to be able to do the corn, and unfortunately, it hasn't clicked over to be ready to harvest yet. I thought it was ready in October. It looks like it's going to be ready in November. So hopefully. Well, I doubt we'll tick over to November tonight unless we put the time up, which is probably what I'll ask to do because I don't think we've got many challenges left either, or contracts rather, so we'll see. Just finished doing the grass. Yeah, so I don't know. I would like to say that I'll get something else ticked off tonight, but I'm not liking my chances. I've only got 43,000 in the bank. And I think I've got like 400,000 in loan because I think I popped that up last time, unless I paid some of it back. 400,000 in loan, so I got to start paying some of that back as well. So yeah, I've got a bit of work to do tonight. Hopefully, if I can just sell some stuff off and make some of that money back, and then we'll be okay. But in the meantime, let's get old Jukey boy in. Through the stream, Duke. How are you? Dun dun dun. He's not there yet. He's still talking to his stream, so that's fine. We'll wait for him to come back. Maybe he's having issues with his internet, maybe. His stream looks like it's gone offline. Oh no.
I'm having a bit of a trouble.
Is your internet playing up?
Yes.
Bloody
I think it's not letting me do what I need it to do.
That's not good.
It says we're live.
Let's double
It
check.
says we're live. I think.
It says live now, so that's positive. It looks like you're.
I just clicked it, so hopefully that's a good sign. I'm going to try not to touch too much because, yeah, I don't want to mess it up. But, yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was mid saying things about what I'm going to do, and it just completely cut out.
Well, we're back now, so that's the main thing, and hopefully we stay.
Hopefully it's dropping a little bit though.
I'm just hoping when I press my timer it comes up on the right screen this week. Let's test that
I've been
now.
actually doing timer myself this week. So
He did. Cool. Alright. Well,
the game's working, I know that much for sure.
the game's working. Maybe I was gonna say if you're worried about it dropping out, maybe record and stream at the same time so then you can record it to your computer if you've got space.
That's a good idea.
So then you can
recording.
At least then upload it to YouTube if it goes to shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm recording, I'm streaming. So far, I guess let's just see what happens. I'm gonna put up the timer as well.
Alright, are you ready? Count us into the timer.
We're starting to cut out a little bit again, but in 3, 2, 1, timer.
We are go. Thunderbirds are go.
There we go. I didn't press it hard enough, apparently. I was doing it. I
Alright.
don't know what's going on. I've got two of the buggers going because I pressed it too hard, apparently. I'm having a good time. There we go. There we go. Right, to the tractors.
One is still growing. Whoa. Mine's being a bit of a pain tonight. Sorry, look at it. It's a bit under the weather.
It is quite heavy weather though. It's probably part of the reason, I'd imagine.
Hey, finally our sheep are up to 100% health and they're starting to have reproduction.
Oh,
So that's good.
naughty sheep.
That means we should have some. Well, I can only fit 7 more anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. But we are in a situation
Sheepified.
where there is nothing to actually harvest at the moment. Which is...
Yeah, I'm sort of just going to contract and hoping for the best, really.
Yeah, well, there's harvesting contracts there, supposedly, but...
Oh, they're all the crap ones from before, though, I think.
Your farm has already 3 active contracts. Oh, I've got 17 for cultivating. Okay.
I think you stole a couple that I was going to take. Which you didn't want me to have them.
No, I wouldn't do a thing like that.
I'm not saying that you would, but I kind of just remember that happened.
So what you're saying is I got to them first.
Yeah, because I was too indecisive. So really, it's my fault. I need to learn to make a decision better.
You don't get off the pot, mate.
That's the one. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, what's going on here?
Alright, so we need to go over to farm 17.
Keep seeing the red dot in the corner that says recording. I just keep thinking that's like the signal at the moment. Can't believe the weather we've had today, though.
Yeah, I looked at our rain gauge before and we had 35 millimeters of rain in the last 24 hours.
Wow.
Ah, what? You absolute scumbag. You have a stop sign and you've just run your stop sign and you've now put me on top of a fence and I'm stuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
My god. I'm gonna have to reset the vehicle. And I can't even reset that vehicle because that's a police vehicle.
Yeah, that might actually get rid of it.
Well, it's not even on my list to be able to reset it, so.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Bloody AI. Taking me out.
Yeah, worst drivers.
Bet you paid him off, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I hate the AI drivers just as much, if not more.
Well, we're 5 minutes in. We've already lost the tractor. I'm just going to punt it into that person's backyard and leave it there. I'll pretend it never happened.
Five minutes in and the first contract has been completed. I'm not going to have enough for that one. Could be contract on field 9. I don't think so. Do not think so. Where's the shop from here? Just left. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Bit of a shame, really, because it would be good if I could keep. This is doing some sort of buggy shoot right now. It's not how I would have hoped.
Really just rolled another track, but this is going really well tonight so far.
This is lagging something mad. But we've got the cotton harvester on the go. Unfortunately, it doesn't move very quickly. It's going to take me 2 hours to get there. So, what are you looking to achieve from tonight? What do you think? I heard you say before that you don't think you'll get anything crossed off tonight.
I think I will, because I'm just waiting for that corn. Unless we do all these contracts and then we put the time up, then I might. But even so, I don't think not without a full episode, I don't think I'll be able to, because I want to harvest my cornfields, and then I want to get that 100% yield done, and then I want to change them into sunflowers. So
yeah,
I don't think that's going to happen tonight, regardless, which is what I've been saying for the last couple of episodes I wanted to get done. But I really need to just make some money, to be honest with you, because I'm in 400,000 debt. I don't have the same amount of tools that you have, so when I want to get that 100% yield, I'm going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
But
So that would be interesting if you could put out a contract. Struggle Town. That's it. That's where we're at, Metaby.
we are in Struggle Town.
We are in Struggle Town.
We need to get on that grounded
Without a
grind.
contract. Grounded grind.
Yeah, you're talking about the game Grounded?
Oh, you're my dad and you're telling me I'm grounded.
That's the two-player game, isn't it? The you go through the garden or something like that?
I've never heard of it.
It's a co-op game. I've seen a few people play it. Ah, 4-player co-op. There you go. I thought it was only 2.
And you're also my dad.
How you been, Metaby? A long time no speak. Ah, yeah, can't complain. Well, I could, but there's the fun in that. But nah, I'm doing alright.
Well, we complain all the time.
Doing our regulars now. We got the regular Wednesday night farming sim, then we do a bit of clubs. We still do our Age of Empires on Friday nights.
That's kind of up in the air sometimes, though. Like, it's not always a Age of Empires. Depends on who we can get and what's happening and whether the internet holds up as well.
Yeah, internet's been a bit of a pain in the ass lately for us.
Ever since I switched it over, it's been it just seems to it's really slow to get going.
Have you done the troubleshooting that they give you in the Optus app? Because it might need to be updated.
No, I haven't.
Try doing
I
that
just
when you
put
get some spare time.
straight in. Yeah. Well, I sort of did it on Friday, 10 minutes before we were due to jump on, because I was waiting. I was playing a bit of rematch, and it just kept cutting out. And I'm like, maybe they're just not. Maybe they've like updated my internet, but the modem's not good enough or something.
That is a terrible line. We've even been jamming some Fortnite again.
Yeah, it's been a bit of fun, which I never thought I'd say. I could never see myself playing Fortnite again, and here we are. We've got the battle pass and everything.
I think if I'm right, you were the one who actually got us on it.
No, I don't think I was. I think you guys sort of said I should jump on, and I was like, I don't know. And I got it, and I started playing it. And then I think one night you were like, "What should we do?" And I just kind of was like, "Oh, we could try Fortnite if you want." And then we did, and we didn't really look back.
I've been getting those V-Bucks from going in to save the world with Ace, so that's been cool.
Yeah. It's bad if I pay for the battle pass, so I don't want to have to pay to get another mode.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not worth it for you now anyway, because it's only if you're a founder member that you get the V-Bucks, so
Okay.
I don't think you get it now if you're just jumping onto it.
Oh my God, this is awful. What's going on? I feel like I need to make my timer smaller.
Yeah, it is quite big. I'm a bit lost. Like I'm now, my screen's now on the opposite side to what it was. I used to have my streaming on the right side, now I've put it on the left side.
Isn't it weird when you just kind of move things around and you're like, oh yeah, it'll be okay.
Now Discord's on the right. Still confusing me.
Yeah, it was strange when I went from 2 to 3 screens because it was like the third screen, or it's like the main one now where I do all the games and stuff, but that's bigger than the other one, so it's like everything was in widescreen. But I wasn't used to having like extra space on my screens. But now I'm like, could I get a fourth one in there?
It's funny when you do that and you're like, oh, it goes from, wow, there's so much room, and then it's like, now I can need more room.
Yeah, always need more.
I seen there was when I was looking on the farming sim website today about the Highland pack that they've got a free precision farming pack that you can put on now as well.
Okay, what's that all about?
It's just a few more tractors, and you can do tram lines now.
You could do this before, couldn't you?
I think this just makes it easier.
Because I know the seeders have got the capacity to do it, but yeah. Apparently one of the children has put their socks on their hands while they were asleep.
Mr. Sucko.
Sydney children. Elliot came in just before and he was like, "It's too loud in my room." Well, that's the rain, mate.
Raindrops falling on my head.
Well, we're inside, so I'd hope not. But you never know.
Collect. Collect. Now, time to plow.
Plow it real good.
Oh, okay.
What's happening?
I thought that tractor was the one that was for my ploughing contract, but it turns out it wasn't. I got a
The one
bigger.
that was hooked up to a seeder.
Nah, I got a bigger and badder one now.
Oh. Still the ploughing is awful though.
It's a pretty big plough.
Maybe still put it behind you as opposed to well, it's not like it's all the way behind you as opposed to being like level. I miss my plough.
I thought this would have been a little bit wider, this one, but no, it's not. That's disappointing. It means it's going to take forever. So this is a massive field. No wonder it was going to be 22 grand that came through once it's finished.
That used to be that.
What was that?
It's going to take you days.
Yeah, it is a big field. Moving pretty quickly though. It's a big tractor.
The tractor helps.
Big John Deere.
It's taken me, let's say, 8 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more. Let's say 10 minutes to do 20%.
Not too bad.
So that's what, a fifth of the way. So 10 minutes. This should be, what, 50 minutes total to do this whole field. I think that's about right.
Honestly, AI, I am going to... Isn't there some like unwritten rule that you should give way to farmers?
I don't know if there is.
There should be.
Gambling game. Game is struggling a little bit.
Yeah, that's not your internet, so...
No, I think everything else is working okay. It's just kind of having a bit of a moment. It's almost the same with what it does when we play FIFA though, which is even weirder. Maybe it does need an update. Because for the internet quality speed that I'm getting, it shouldn't be doing what it's doing.
Is there a graphic card update or something, maybe?
I don't know, because usually it does it automatically. Let's have a look at it.
Jeez. So that's 5% in 2 minutes, so it shouldn't take too long then. It's worth it just for the cash.
Yeah, that's why I picked this one for the cash. I knew it was going to take a while, but kind of figured it was going to be worth it in the end.
After this couple, then there's not many contracts left again. Might have to put the time up.
Yeah.
Get to next month. What do you think of the new camera position, Duke?
I haven't looked at it yet. Because every time I press the button, it minimizes my screen.
Ah, don't worry about it then. You're good.
I've already done it. Oh, yeah. I like the blue behind you. More pronounced than it was before.
Hopefully the mic's okay. I'm sure Metav would have said something if it wasn't. So.
Well. Yeah. It's good because the blue behind you, it almost looks like it's just a background on its own, rather than being obviously just in a room. Like the corner of the wall's kind of, you can't really see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something behind me. I was gonna put the firm flag up behind me. I just haven't dug it out yet.
Well, we'll need that soon anyway.
Oh, jeez. Here I was thinking I would be the one that would miss it first.
I don't miss it. But like I said the other day, it's the moments. And unfortunately, the moments are just, there's not enough of them to sort of keep you interested, I guess. And then I have to start again from not doing nothing, I think. Start at the bottom and be frustrated going, I've been doing this for 8 years, why am I not getting booked?
Started from the bottom, now we're back at the bottom.
Yeah.
You really think you're not going to get booked?
I don't think I would.
I think you would get booked straight away, mate.
You reckon?
Well, if I was booking, you would.
Yeah, if you, but you're not booking, that's the problem.
Go back. Part of the going back is I want part of the book, brother.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be involved that heavily.
I do. I was joking.
I'd just be like, I just want to come in, win all the titles, and leave. Just going about, we had this plan before we left. We never got to put it into fruition, but the idea is that we were both going to win the singles championship each, and then we were going to have to tag team titles at the same time. So that's our condition for coming back. By the way, after that, we retired again.
And we're not dropping the belts.
No, we're taking them home forever. I think that there'd be potential for a few good stories in there too, if it was played out in the right way. But I have a feeling that it wouldn't be, so it's kind of pointless.
But no, you're talking about it more than what I have, so...
This is because I overthink everything. So I always go in the what if. But in my mind I'm going, I know I don't want to do it. And I don't think I could. But like I said to you, I could do a run in and a 8-man tag, and that would probably do. I don't think I could do a singles or like a proper, a proper tag.
My return's already been booked and okayed with the promoter, so... Just waiting on a yes from me by the sounds of it.
Is he giving you an idea, is he? Or was this someone from the other day?
Nah, the one from the other day. The other company.
It's the same thing though when Tash was coming back. They wanted her to wrestle there first. And it's like, why would you blow a comeback there? When, you could go to your home company and make more of an impact. And it would mean more.
Yeah, but this time I don't think it was the promoter who reached out, it was the person who wanted me to go back there for their match.
What else?
Yeah.
I kind of get that, but at the same time, it's like you can't just wrestle the guys you wrestle in training. Like you have to be with other people too. I think it would be more of a comfort thing than anything.
Yep. You got to earn your bookings too. You can't just create your own bookings.
Yeah. I don't have anyone to wrestle. Will you wrestle me? No.
I don't know if that's the case. It might be, it might not be, but...
It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Sort of like if they've gone, oh, can you find someone?
Well, I think the original storyline was meant to be with old mate, and then she's injured, so...
He's only just come back.
Yeah, well, we played golf and we were in pain after that, so I feel him.
Yeah. So I was feeling that for a few days afterwards, to be honest. It felt like I'd wrestled a show, and not just a normal show, like a big show where we'd done setup and pack down as well.
Yeah, my neck and back were killing me.
I got off the sofa on Sunday, and I had to watch the footy in the games room because Ellie wouldn't let me off the TV.
Jeez, should have told him to get on his bike.
I was going to say he basically told me to get on my bike. I said to him tonight, I said, he goes, oh, why are you hanging out the washing? I said, because it's wet and it needs to be dried, you donut. And he goes, oh, Dad, on your bike. Excuse me?
That's great. I'm glad I can leave a lasting impact on your children.
It was quite funny.
I was expecting
We
Elliot to
cracked
do it,
up
but I
together.
wasn't expecting Austin to get it as well. But now they're both doing it, it's even better.
Yeah, they think it's hilarious. And they were doing it to each other tonight as well. So I'm surprised that Austin was so into you as well. Like he's usually pretty shy.
Yeah, well, he's never actually wanted anything to do with me in the past. And then that night, he was my best mate. It's weird.
Yeah, he gave you more cuddles than he has given me cuddles, I reckon, recently.
G'day, judges. Who's going to hit that 2 million first? Well, at the moment, we're still a long way from either of us hitting it, so I'm hoping it'll be me, but I'm sure Duke's hoping it'll be him.
Yes, definitely am.
But I don't see it happening anytime soon.
It could be at episode 352, I reckon, and we'll still not be anywhere closer.
Especially when I can't really drive this trailer. Terrible.
That plow is a nightmare.
It's very long, but it doesn't go very wide, which is weird. Sounds like something else. And no, I'm not talking about what you were thinking it was. That's farming for you. You guys on the clubs tonight, or having a bit of a rest after the last shenanigans?
Someone's outburst last night. Which was a bit uncalled for.
Who's winning? I did have a bet on it, but I don't know how well it's going. It's probably not going very well at all.
I thought Sydney were winning. Well, Sydney and New South Wales.
Queensland's
Same, really.
pumping them.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's right. That's what I meant.
Which is not good for my bet, because I had New South Wales to lose up to 12.5 points.
That's in Adelaide as well, isn't it, tonight?
Nah.
Huh?
And then I had either Lomax or Mitchell to score. Neither of them have. And then under 50.5 points. So that's not looking very likely at all. But the good thing about it is that I'm not really that fussed, because Sportsbet had a special tonight. As long as you copied a bet from the feed, they were sharing $1 million between everyone for bonus bets. So got an extra $20 in bonus bets. Doing nothing.
Nice.
So it's a win either way.
What the heck? Thanks for the alert, big man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping into the farm. Load up that bad boy.
Saying that, I could still win the bet if one of them score a try.
I always found that funny. They score, but they still call it a try. No, he didn't try it. He did. What you call it? It did. Jeez, I do not envy you with this field, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. But we're up to 23% already. It's not bad. going to be worth it when I finish it off and I get an extra 22k in the bank, though.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I couldn't go over the creek because it's not really a creek, it's more of a river. Poor driving. Poor driving. Unload the baler.
Nearly 40 minutes down already. Massive bales for those. That's cotton you're doing, is it?
Yeah. It's just like a massive turd.
I like how when you drop the plough down early and it goes through the concrete, it's like it's pulling up concrete and dirt. And you keep driving and it's all fine.
I hate trying to get corn bales into these massive trailers.
Work on your reversing skills, mate.
There we go. Easy.
Just moved for you.
I think I nudged it. Nudged it in the right direction. But hopefully that means that the should only take one more bale. Be nice. That plow looks like when it works, it goes really well, but it's getting it set up, which is a bit of a pain in the bum.
Hasn't been too bad. More of an issue I'm having is everything that's oh no, now I've got trapped on something. Just getting it trapped on everything around the bloody stupid light posts and trees and rocks. Very neat, this plough though. Perfect line every
Yeah,
two.
it's looking pretty good. Kind of liking the way that the cotton harvester just sort of creeps along the ground, just effortless.
Reminds me of the harvester that cars.
The Frank.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
The one that chases them away.
No, the one that's the bull.
Yeah, that's Frank.
Okay.
The one that chases them away when they tip the tractors or something.
Yeah, that's the one. Ah, AI cars, just fucking move.
So as soon as you hit them, though, they stop. They won't move forward.
I didn't even hit this one. It's like moved on the road in front of the other one. Now you're ruining my perfect lines. Bloody AI. So this is what happens when you try and overtake because you're impatient. Idiot Stimpy.
I was checking out the other day how many hours I've got on certain games on Steam, and then I loaded up my solo farm, and it says I've got over 100 hours just on that farm alone.
Jeez. It's a fair effort. Oh no, looks like we've lost Duke. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, had a bit of a moment there.
Seen your stream stuff for a second.
Yeah. That's alright though, because I'm recording.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
exactly that reason.
Love it. See? Perfect.
I was thinking I might do that anyway. If I just record it straight to the computer, I can just put it straight into YouTube afterwards. Rather than waiting for it to sort its shit out.
Well, I haven't been live streaming to YouTube anyway. I've been uploading it from the Twitch. Downloading Twitch and then uploading after so that I can edit a little bit. Get rid of sort of intro video and stuff. And
Yeah. Might just cut that bit out. It's probably not very good, but it just sort of... Yeah.
I'll keep the chatting part, but like the countdown before, get rid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And then if there's any issues, like last week when I went and took a drink, I just cut out the be right back part in there. And it takes about 10 minutes to cut it all out and edit it. I think even last week because we went so long talking at the end, I cut out half the goodbye stuff as well.
Okay. Fair enough.
I need to follow on either Kick or Twitch just to see if this live counter thing's going to work on my OBS.
Fortunately, I can't help you there.
It is what it is. Sure, at some stage we'll find someone that wants to follow us.
That's the dream. I feel like I've been doing this field forever, and yet we're not even halfway through. We're only 50 minutes or so. But yeah, we've been technical difficult. Oh. I thought that was going to be it again then.
I'm at 36% for this one. I'm pretty sure I started this just about 20 minutes ago, so still got a fair bit of time to go.
I've got a fertilising contract as well up my sleeve.
Yeah, there's a couple of other harvesting ones, but I don't really want to do beets or carrots.
No. I only picked cotton because I thought it's going to be a bit easier than doing that crap. Okay.
Hopefully the time you do that, plus our other one, we're pretty close to finishing at the same time. We can chuck the timer up and get some new contracts and hopefully get that corn going.
Just load it from one to the other, hopefully. Here we go. Straight in. It's like pooing out one and going straight in someone else's bumhole.
Jesus Christ. I'm not sure what you're into, mate, but
You should see it. It was pretty smooth. I'm not recommending that people do that. I'm just, each to their own or whatever.
rectal transfer of feces doesn't seem very healthy.
I'm sure it's not, but I never claimed it was.
No, jeez.
If I go this way,
Start our shared chat again because it's timing out.
I don't know if I can get over there without minimizing me. I did that.
I've done it anyway.
Ah,
It seems to auto reconnect, and then I just got to hit that start chat button again, and we're sweet.
that's cool. But I don't think I missed anything anyway.
Nope. Bit lonely tonight.
So far, it was about like that last time, and then it just went nuts. Oh, go and pack. Smart. Hello, farm. That's right, you will move out of the way.
Very nice looking ploughed field though when it's finished.
How is it not in the right place? Oh, it is. Okay.
A drone view of plough.
It's very nice.
Dirt overturning. Looks like a thing of beauty.
Yeah, we made 5 grand as well. Lovely. What else have we got? Not calm. Not calm. Okay. Fine. Get rid of that one. Get the next one. Which...
Of course, there's an AI car in the way.
Don't mind me, just drive it across.
Don't you rule my perfect lines.
I think they were already ruined, weren't they?
Ah, you did! You bastard! My beautiful plowing now it's got lines across it. You animal. Complete animal. Where's the respect for my farming, mate?
I think it's in the same place as when you kept knocking my trailers out of the way.
That was different. I wasn't. You weren't going for perfection.
How do you know?
Because me smashing into your trailer isn't causing you any visual nightmares.
It was. I haven't slept since.
Lies.
Well, I didn't sleep very well last night.
It's all lies.
I just think last night was one of those nights. I was due one. I haven't had one for a while.
Technically, I can say I didn't sleep very well last night either because I finished work at 4 a.m.
Did you not think that you could have just been like, fuck it, I'll just stay up, stream, and then just not go to work?
I thought about it. But then
to,
I had to be at a meeting at 7:30 again, so I got like 3 hours sleep. Logged back on. Did the meetings I had to do. Tried to get some other work done, but I just couldn't focus after not having sleep. So they told me to log off at 11 o'clock and that was it. Which is pretty fair.
Having a nap.
Yeah, I had a couple of hours nap over lunchtime. And then the pastry came and delivered something and knocked on the door and woke me up, so.
What a dickhead. Unless it was my dad.
Your dad doesn't do delivery in my area.
Well, not as far as I'm aware, anyway.
No. Nah, our post is pretty cool.
There was talk about moving a lot of the runs to different areas and stuff. Done it again.
Our post always stops and has a bit of a chat, so.
Okay. I think my dad does that sometimes with some people. He always says about how he was there when there was a kid who got his fingers trapped in the door. I can't remember if I told you that story.
I vaguely remember you saying something.
Yeah, like the kid got his, or an older kid. There was a younger kid slammed his older brother's fingers in the door, I think it was, but like not in the hinge bit, in the actual bit where it locks, and the door shut fully on it, like it locked. So you have to have like metal pins or something put in his fingers. Something so innocent. No, something so innocent. And then just kind of, yeah, he was lucky to keep his fingers apparently.
Do you, because you've got reverse cycle ducted, don't you?
Yes.
Do you have yours on like the auto mode, or do you just have it on like low, medium, or high?
No, we just have it on heat or cool generally, or fan if it's not that bad.
Do you have the auto mode though when it's on heat or cool? Like you know
I
your
think we have an auto
speeds, like
mode.
low, medium, high, auto.
I think we've just there is an auto mode somewhere on there. But I think that's more for the heat rather than the actual speed of the fans.
Yeah, I've just been leaving it on auto, but I found like especially over the last couple of days, like it'll get to its temperature and then it starts blowing cold air out, and then it will then
Yeah.
start blowing hot air again. So I turned the auto mode off and it's now just keeping the temperature, so it's a lot better.
I was trying to set a timer for ours the other day, especially at night or in the morning. But for whatever reason, it's just not turning off. I don't know if I've set it up wrong or something. Because for a while, when we first moved in, I had it set on like a weekly timer. And it would come on at say 5 in the morning till sort of 6:30, and then it would come on at night time as well. But
I've got
it's just not working.
I only set it up for one day, and then it was just for Sundays. So usually it goes on Sunday mornings before, like early Sunday mornings, so we get up and it's nice and warm before we go to soccer.
Yeah, it's kind of how you just want it nice and warm for when you wake up, so you're not freezing your tits off all the time.
Saying that, I probably need to freeze my tits off.
No, because that's no fun. We had ours on last night for a few hours, and even when I got into bed, like it was on in the bedroom and the door was closed. But even when I got into bed, it was still cold. I couldn't figure it out. It's like, really?
Been pretty cold the last couple of nights, so
I couldn't even warm up at work today. Sitting in the office going, I just can't be bothered.
you know you're feeling better now that you've done your rinses and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, I think so. I've not had too much. I had when I did it tonight, and a little bit of stuff came out. But I've also still got tablets for it as well. So I think they're probably helping more than anything. I've only got 2 left, so I need to take one tonight and in the morning. But yeah, it's weird though because you put the water up there, and then like it'll just start coming out the other side. It's a weird sensation, and like all the pus or mucus or whatever it is goes out as well, all chunky, and it's like that's disgusting.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's not the most fun, but I think they recommend doing it when you're sick as well because it's supposed to help clear everything up. But if I'm going to do it every day, then I think I'm supposed to do it twice a day. But it takes too long for the water to cool down. Like the last few nights I've been doing it
Prep it with hot
early.
water or something.
Yeah, so you got to put boiling water in there because it kills all the bacteria that's in the bottle. And it also helps the solution stuff to dissolve. Then you just let it cool down till it's like sort of warmish. But the last few nights I've been letting it go too long and it's been cold, so I've like reboiled the kettle just put a little bit of extra hot water in to top it up, and it's been fine. But there was one I did when I first got it where the water wasn't warm enough when I put it in the bottle, and so the stuff didn't dissolve properly. And just that was the worst one I've ever done. Like it was almost like spicy in my nose.
Ooh, spicy.
It was not nice. All right, we're an hour in, we're halfway, and I've made 2 contracts. I guess the next step is I gotta look at stuff I need to do.
There's no real sort of quick wins left on there to do at the moment, so sucks a little bit, but it is what it is. You know you've got some like weird overlay on your stream that's like over your face.
Do I?
It's like an extension or something that's over the top of you in your stream.
Okay. I don't know what it is. I'm using like AI to cut out the background. I don't know if that could be.
No, it looks like it's something to do with Streamlabs. No, it looks like it's only when I mouse over you.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Sort of struggling with stuff to do.
You done both your contracts, have you?
Yeah.
And then he's just clicking over 60%, so. I would get the AI to do it, but they seem to like to rob me blind, so I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Yeah. I'm thinking I need to get some greenhouses. But I don't really have anywhere to put them.
Buy yourself some more property, mate.
Don't really have money.
Yeah, I feel you.
What's that? Although, is that part of it? You did it. Challenge complete.
Nice.
Oh, it's not challenge. My bad. Not challenge completed. But I now have an extra field. Oops.
Back again, nice and calm in here. I know, right? This is the Zen zone. This is the chill zone. None of this angry club stuff.
We don't do anger in here.
Whoops. Let's lock them the wrong one.
Who's being angry in clubs, by the way?
Well, look, if they get in the way, then sometimes they've just got to be ploughed. If AI cars would show some courtesy and just stop and be patient, then it wouldn't happen. But they're bloody dogs, these AIs.
How much is that hold?
No anger tonight, no one's on. Everyone's probably reeling from last night still.
That's interesting.
What's that?
I don't know.
It's like a water pump or something.
I kind of hope it's like, yeah, that's what I was hoping. Like, can I connect a pipe up to here? Don't know how I would, but this is my new field.
And play some drop-ins while I rock the little one. Yeah, nice.
Which one is it? Which one's mine? This one here. Oh, I see. I don't know what that is though. I'll have to look at the tractor, I think. And the plough. I have to mulch it first though.
Can't harvest whatever it is.
I don't think there's anything there to be harvested. It all just looks dead.
Fair enough.
Perhaps just trying to figure out where it is in relation to where I am.
Not good. Every month is minus money.
Yeah, well, that's what mine is, but I'm now down to 17,000, which is not ideal.
Down to 17,000 with a 500,000 loan, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we're still trying to get the money up to buy our tools and stuff like that. So it's taking time. The way it's going, we may have to change it to 1 million. Otherwise, we might be here until Farming Sim 28 comes out.
We just have to do it twice weekly.
Yeah, well that. We're playing 1-to-1 at the moment, so it's yeah.
Hey, you've left the tractor wedged on a fence. Lovely.
That's what I was saying at the start of the episode, where the AI bloody just crashed into me and hunted me over that fence. And got stuck there, so I was like, it was one of the ones I hired, so I couldn't even reset it. But yeah, as I'm saying to you judges, we'll probably, once I finish this contract, and as long as Duke's not doing anything, we'll probably pump the time up so that it goes a bit quicker. There's heaps of different settings on here though. Like you can play it on a proper month basis. We're doing 1 day months at the moment, so 24 hours equals a month pretty much. So it clicks over the next month to make it a bit shorter. And depending on how depth you want to go with your farming, you can do sort of like having to take rocks out of and making sure you lime it and fertilize it and do all the other things that you can do.
All the weeding.
Weeding, yeah. Natural disasters is on. I was expecting it to be. We've only had one cyclone since we've played, and I was expecting things to happen, and not much really happened. Really, like none of our tractors got blown away or anything like that. We had motorbikes. We rode into it just to see if it would fly us in the air, and it didn't really do anything. So
Yeah, we got really excited and nothing happened. It's a bit disappointing, really.
this contract here is going to be a nice, nice expensive one when it comes through. 22,500 just for plowing these fields.
No field detected. How can we no field detected? Maybe this wasn't a field. I just thought somebody's weed garden or something.
Was that the rice field?
Oh, I don't know what it was. It said there was no field though. Oh, now it's detected a field. Weird.
This is that
Maybe
30, 31. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were.
It wasn't coming up with anything. Like even when I was trying to highlight it, it didn't say what was on there.
Maybe it is just weeds. I thought that were rice fields up there though. There's two more below you, isn't there?
Yeah.
$31. Yeah, they were rice.
Okay.
Ricey rice. Declan Rice.
Well, it ain't no more.
Could have done a harvest on it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, could have, but I didn't. I decided to go a different way.
Oops. Why is that turning? I don't want you to turn.
Now, the only downside is about having a field so far away from where I am.
Just transport everything up there.
Yep. Well, I've got a shed up here apparently. Well, this is originally where I wanted to start anyway, so not too fussed about that.
Oh, you both bought the home base we said that we weren't going to buy.
No, this isn't the home base one. This is the one down the road from it.
Next door.
Yeah. 27 was the home base because that's where I was going to start.
Dodgy guy. Dodgy.
Well, think of all the time I'm going to have to spend fucking transporting everything from one place to another.
I've practically spent this whole episode just ploughing a field, so.
By wedge tractor. I love it how in the town centre on the billboards and stuff they've got the names of like farming related movies and
I think
bands and stuff.
I think I seen Soy Story then, is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, Soy Story 2. There's Iron Plow.
But I'm pretty pumped for the one that you said, the Highland one that's coming out.
Yeah, I just happened to read that earlier and I was like, oh, it'll be fun. Fishing and
Fishing.
all the other stuff.
I think I said it had onions coming into it as well. Fishing. Castles.
Oh, really?
See.
I didn't read that, but then again, I didn't really read all that much about it. I've got a plow with a shit little plow now.
Straight post there, mate.
Yep, I know.
Can't park there, mate.
It's gonna be easier if I just have it folded and then it's just straight out the back of me. I missed my turn off as well. It's like Project Motor Racing as well.
I wonder if we'll be able to get anything else done.
Which way was it? It was this way.
We'd be pretty happy that the Maroons won then, judges. I've tried to get into NRL and stuff like that. I just can't do it. Doesn't interest me at all. Maybe it's because I don't know anything about it, but I just feel like there's no tactics involved. Like, I feel like most of them choose to just run into another player just to show their brute strength, rather than actually passing the ball when it passes on.
That hurts people on clubs, doesn't it?
Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Why is it not? So it's not letting me play there for some reason.
Woods on, then you'll be able to.
It is on.
Not really.
Mm. That makes no sense to me.
Maybe flip it and try to go the other way.
That's weird. It wouldn't let me do it for like most of this row for some reason. No, still not. Okay. I guess that's not going to be a field then. That's just going to have to be something else.
The perfect lines have been ruined. Yeah, we're on track to make about 30 grand tonight. Drop-ins suck. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I think we played a few when we first started to try and get a bit of experience, and just that was just awful.
So there we go. I might jump on. Maybe. I'll see. See what time this wraps up. I might jump on for a couple of games with you if you're still on. More than likely. I have tomorrow off anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. But tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So hoping that I don't have anything on Saturday, and I might come down and watch Elliot's game.
Yeah. Is playing at
Your
Salisbury
oval.
Sharks or something? Yeah, my oval. That's the one.
Yeah, and Mandy sent me the fixture, so
Okay. Yeah, we had to call off training tonight.
too wet.
It wasn't conducive to football. Swimming, definitely, but football, not so much.
Yeah, kind of training got called off as well. Which
Do
kind of
they send
annoys
out
me,
a
like,
thing?
sorry, you go.
I was just gonna say, do they send out a thing like for the whole club being to, or is it down to the coach?
It's down to the coach. We just got all the communications through here. So they just put it up there that training's cancelled, and then yeah, that's it. But kind of annoys me when they just cancel training, like especially competition they're playing and their age they're at. Like I get it if the ground can't be played on, but give them some homework or something. Like
Yeah,
there's plenty of YouTube
watch some
videos to
football.
watch and stuff like that. That
Yeah, it's like whenever we call training off, I always feel a bit bad because I'm like the kids want to get out there and they want to play, or at least they want to run around or whatever with their mates. But it's like generally when the weather's been how it is and how they've been this season with the weather and stuff, they generally call it off when it's been a bit wet so that the pitches don't get too torn up for Saturday.
yeah,
And so I said to Mandy like, "How's the weather been today up this way?" She's like, "It's been a bit wet." I'm like, "Okay," because where at work it was just pissing down all day. So I think they're going to call off training, but I don't know, and I won't know until they send it through because they'll say like training's been cancelled because of um like
pitch conditions and
due
blah
to the
blah blah.
weather and yeah, we want to preserve the pictures and whatever else. But like I had a couple of parents message me. This is like 3:30, and usually they've told me by then. And they're like, "Is training on?" I'm like, "I don't know. Like, I don't really want to be out in the rain all that much. But I feel bad if it gets called off. Well, I feel bad if I call it off and stuff." But I sent out the message saying it's been cancelled, and then 10 minutes later they're like, "Oh, all training for tonight is cancelled due to the weather." So I feel
But
less bad if they sort of make the decision for me, I guess,
yeah,
because then it's not on me.
it's one thing that they've done right is that for Connors that on Monday nights they've got access to the school gym that's nearby,
Oh yeah,
so they can do training indoors for that Monday nights when it's wet.
yeah. We used to do that as kids. We used to go into like the PE gym because they used to have like goals painted on the wall. So we used to be able to go into the school and just be like, and just have like five-a-side or whatever.
Yeah, still plenty of drills you can do and stuff like that, passing drills or field
Yeah.
drills.
And we even did it seniors as well because we were playing at a school that was our home ground at Cornerstone. So we got access to the gym
Bloody
some of the
cornerstone.
nights.
Cornerstone with the female teacher getting investigation for sexual misconduct.
Actually,
Yeah. But hey, it's only men that do that, so
yeah, I didn't even know about that. When was that? Is that recent?
it's in the news last month.
Oh, okay. I cannot park the sim for the life of me.
Not that easy if you just look backwards from the trailer. It's easier to steer.
It's just like,
Man, this has been a slog to get this field done.
To be glad once it's done though. Think of the money.
Think of the money. It's ploughed nice and clean, except for that little bit of a line where you decided to run across it.
Perfectly good line that I put in there. I just wanted to contribute, that's all.
Money.
Where is my... Disappear. There you go, my shit field. It's not really a field. Greenhouse for rice saplings. That's a greenhouse. That's a rice thing as well.
I think they go hand in hand with each other.
It's a shame because I thought it was just a greenhouse. I thought I could start getting that stuff underway.
94%. Nearly there. Show me the money. I swear this game like purposely like times AIs come right when you don't want them to be there.
Yeah, because it would. How can we annoy them more? Okay, now the farmhouse is mine. It's not on the same property. What?
You got a message, by the way.
Ah, hey Nolly, how you doing? Sorry, I was taken aback by my property that I own, which I paid absolutely nothing for. I think I know what I'm going to do here, though, eventually. Let's set it up to be like my greenhouses and stuff. That will be the plan.
Then you have to worry about harvesting, eh?
Well, still harvest, but it will be that will be reserved for that. And I'll just put the forklift and the truck, if I get one, up that way, and have two different stations, I guess.
Set it to auto sell to start with, anyway.
I'll have the money to buy the greenhouses first.
They're pretty cheap though. They're like, I think 20 to 30 grand each, I think.
Yeah, but I need a few. Well, I don't necessarily need one, but I can. The water as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm currently on 837 eggs.
Look at you go.
So now I'm kind of just waiting for you to finish yours and see what's next.
Nearly there. 97%.
Still the grass over here too.
Okay, that was weird. Why did you not lock one?
It sounds like a FIFA problem.
Not locking the pass on.
I don't know if you've seen much on Instagram, but Slex has put up like he's doing his body biz thing.
Yeah.
And he's like helping people out. So I was like, a message to the page and was like, "Hey, this is what I'm sort of after. Can you give me an idea on pricing?" That kind of thing, and sort of what services you offer. And then it was like, "Oh, we'll be happy to have a Zoom meeting with you." It's like, if you can't tell me how much it is, it's too expensive. Like, I already know that.
I don't know. Depends. I don't know how it works, but some people that are doing it that I know that don't have heaps of cash, so
Yeah, might be interesting just to have a sit down and do it. I think I just need that sort of bit more of an idea of what to do with myself. Like, I've never had to sort of ease back into doing things, and I've always gone back too hard, and it's been a killer. So I just want a bit more of a sort of, I guess, more of a professional opinion.
yeah, I thought about doing it, contacting him as well. To be honest with you, just for like food and stuff like that. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, well, you see the results as well from his other customers, which obviously they're going to post that anyway.
And we are done skis.
Yay.
22
So what are we
grand.
thinking? Are we going to go to like middle of the day or a bit after that?
Second, probably next month because I don't think anything's going to come up new for contracts or anything like that until next month. What's your thoughts?
I reckon just go and we'll see. Maybe go to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, see if anything comes up, and then if there's nothing taking our fancy, then we just keep going.
Passwords. Unless you remember what it is.
What's that?
The actual password for the server.
No.
I don't tell it on the stream, obviously, but
Do we have it? It should be saved, shouldn't it? That's not saved. It'd be in Discord, though, I think, wouldn't it? Is that what you...
I don't know if it is. I think the old one was, but I don't know if this one is.
I think you definitely sent it in Messenger. But that would have been a while ago.
It's okay. We are good.
Well, here we go. Time's going quicker.
Save and grow corn, come on. Alright, we need to check what's our water
Oh my
and
goodness.
food situation like.
That stone picking one.
$17,000. Well, that's on the field that I just completed.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare. That would take even longer, I think, than the ploughing one. You'd have to empty it as well.
When you empty that out, you get the money for selling the stone as well.
Yeah, you do. There's still not much happening. Oh,
I'm going to fill my water up because I am out of water.
how's my eggs going? Still 854. Come on, chickens, don't be lazy. Make more. I'd be tempted to move the chickens across to the other thing, but I have to sell them all and buy them all back.
Yep. and you lose the money because we don't have the 100% thing that we had on the other server. 100% refund.
Okay. Cultivating could be a good one. Stone picking would be very attractive if I could be bothered. Let's just run over it with, run over the thing with a stone picker, and when it gets full, you just empty it into a truck. Take the truck to a debris crusher. Probably wouldn't be that bad. It would just take forever. Oh, still not much.
So it kicks over to the next one.
Yeah, it's really looking good as a cultivating one, but it's only 4,000.
Need to buy a bigger water truck.
To speed the time a bit quicker, just so I can get through to the next month. That was a plowing contract. Dreadful. Don't want to do it. Another cultivating one.
It's good seeing my money just going up from my greenhouses and my solar panels.
How'd you get money from the greenhouses?
I've got them set to sell in rather than store.
Okay.
So that way I don't have to have a forklift or a truck to sell them. Yeah, you don't get as much money, but I don't have to buy the other things at the moment. Filling up the water looks funny as. Why? Because I've got this really small canister. I'm sure it was 5,000 litres, but look at it drop out quickly. I reckon their food's going to be done in a sec too. I know.
Oh, I have a pallet.
I'm an idiot. I just took those contracts and they're going to run out before I finish them anyway.
Which one are they?
2 cultivating
The
ones.
cultivating ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what stopped me from taking them. But I was like, if we just go through to the next month, it's not going to make a difference.
Which is now, so I'm going to stop that settings. Back to real time.
What am I doing?
My way. On my way.
7,000 to lease it. Fuck. Just to get a challenge completed. It's not really worth it, is it?
Probably not. $11 minutes. Let's see if we can get at least one of these cultivating ones done in 11 minutes.
I would attempt the stone picking one, but I don't think it's going to work. And I'm going to end up with more tools that I don't really want.
Yeah, well, that one's a massive field. I know, I just plowed the bastard.
Holy shit. Well, I ain't getting this done in a hurry.
Oh shit, I didn't realise there was a river there. Oh no. Oh no, what have we done?
And they call it farmer's remorse. Is that a thing?
Done a juke.
Scored many, many goals on the AFC.
Oh, look at that, we've got out though, we're good.
There we go.
No, I don't want the AI worker. What are you doing, game? Surprise.
The good thing is, like, this can actually go at a reasonable speed. I'm not hanging around waiting. It's not like it's going at 6 k's an hour or something. But I think this is where I'm going to be starting next week, or next episode.
Has it got much time left on it, or?
1%. Oh, you mean like,
Contract time.
maybe. I'm not sure. 16 minutes.
Good luck, everybody.
Which is probably about what you've got on yours.
Alright, judges, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you.
The judges.
Might jump on tomorrow night, depending how we go. Make my way downtown. That's all I really know that song, so I'm gonna stop.
Actually, that is Terry Crews's favourite song.
On White Chicks.
Yeah,
On White Chicks, yeah.
yeah. And this may surprise you to hear, but I haven't seen that movie.
Whoa. Whoa. You're not seeing a movie? I think I'd actually be more surprised if you said that you had seen it. The fact that you knew it was White Chicks even surprised me.
I've seen the video. I think everyone's seen the video. I'm 5% done. And it took about 5 minutes, so I somehow don't think this is going to get done.
You don't think so?
I should have taken the stone picking contract as soon as I saw it.
Makes you feel any better? I'm not going to get this done either.
So we both sort of overshot the mark a little bit.
Pretty much. What speed does the stone picker go at?
About 15 k's now.
It's about the same as the cultivator. I can't see because your head's in the way.
That's by design.
Hiding the speed, eh?
So I can't. So I can't see how much money you've got because your camera's in the way. So it's a
Oh.
big secret.
That wasn't by design, but that's a good idea. Means you also can't see what contracts I've got too.
True. Just getting stuck in the hole. We're in the ditch. I can't. It's struggling to get some traction. But what I'm doing now is essentially pointless. Really.
Pretty much points for both of us, really.
I'm just going to cancel this contract because fuck it. There's just no point. I actually lost money because I had to lease this stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be the same.
Frustrating. Other than like plowing and stuff, there's not really any point in accepting any contracts because I don't have the facilities. But I know I want to start next month, so I know what I want my aim to be next time. It's always a good place to start if you know what you want to do.
I've been wanting to do the same thing for the last couple of months, but it's not been happening.
You can sell that.
Expensive.
I'd love to know where that kicks out.
Da-dun! Technically, that is time over.
It said party at the end.
Party
And that's
time.
it. That is it for another episode. For me, anyway, the time's done. I've got
Yep,
nothing to do.
I got something to do, but it's only fair that I stop it. So, and we quit out the game. So,
It's fair.
quit.
And next month we will have we'll start a new episode in a new month.
Yeah, and hopefully this time my month is now ready for the corn because I've been waiting for 3 episodes for it to be bloody ready. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, I made some money tonight, which is good. So I doubled my total, which is positive. Went from 40 something to 80 something. So got a big plough field done, but no more goals to be ticked off, which is disappointing. How was your episode?
Not too bad actually. I got a couple things done. Bought a new field. So that's a positive, even though it turned out to be not a field.
Property.
But it's something that I can work on at least. yeah, so that'll be my production station, I think. That'll build up over time. I've got the 1 pallet of eggs sitting there ready to be sold, ready to kick off the challenge.
You've got a couple of challenges there that you're ready to tick off, so you will
Yeah.
get back in the lead as soon as you do that.
Yeah, just need to get forward a month to or a few months to be able to do it. That's the only problem.
We're slowly making that progress now, so we're slowly getting there.
It's just a slow grind. That's the only thing.
It is. Well, thank you for another episode.
Thank you.
And
We'll have to try and sort out a second one at some point.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to just to try and get through these goals and get to 2 million, because otherwise it's going to take us for another 10 years.
Yeah, they'll have brought out 4 other games and we'd be sitting here on 25 going, but we've got to finish this.
We're still only on $1 million.
Yeah, with still $500,000 debt.
Yeah, probably. But that's it. I'm done. I will catch you all next time. Should be back Friday night as normal for Age of Empires. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we might be back on here. Who knows? We'll see how many people we got to play and make that judgment on the night. But hopefully we can see you on Friday. And if not, see you next time. It's bye from me.
From me.